Man, I'm super excited to bring on our next comedian, the glitter gal of giggles, all the way from Miami, Arizona. No, I'm just kidding. She's from Florida. I want y'all to put y'all hands together for Jen Blanco!
Hey, you guys, how are we doing tonight? I know we're very confused because I am dressed like a hoe and I have resting Pixar face. I know what my face looks like, guys. I know it looks like we're gonna go on an emotional journey of your hopes and dreams, but we are not, sir. I am gonna bullshit you on this stage right now. I love it. I am very short. I don't know if you guys could tell. I'm a short queen. Thank you. I do shop in the Target children's section. It's half the price, ma'am. And it is double the glitter. So who is winning, right? I am winning, except for that when I try to leave, the automatic doors do not want to let me go unattended. Feels like I need an adult present. It does, it is. I am originally from Miami, Florida, and I am Cuban. So, thank you. I was raised mostly by my abuelos, and my abuelita is she's just my hero, you guys. She raised 4 children during the communist takeover of Cuba, and then moved their asses to Miami. And it takes a lot. It does. It really does. She's an amazing human being. She really is. So I grew up, obviously speaking, guilt. My first language was guilt, and you are so thankful to be in this country. I have sacrificed so much for you. I am not sure where I get the anger from. I don't know. Cubans are always real angry about everything. It's real fun to see us upset, because this is me happy. Disturbing. Ooh. It is fun. So I do work in the medical field, and sometimes I'll speak to my patients in Spanish, and this is the look that I always get from them. This bitch a missionary? Or is she just not Mexican? Not Mexican, I am Cuban. We are required to tell you the US government told us that. Yeah. Communism is illegal. Don't support it. All right, good times, good times. When my grandmother moved here, she thought that people were so wasteful in the United States that she would straight up dumpster dive. Yeah, and we're not talking about like a nice dumpster, like behind a Walmart. We were talking about a trash can in front of her neighbor's house. She was like, "Meet asshole!" And then she would give them a tirade about their wastefulness. And I have continued that wonderful tradition to this day. I've continued dumpster diving, you guys, but I am a modern woman, so I use Bumble. Yeah. And my exes just keep popping back up like acid reflux, leaving a bad taste in my mouth. No, thank you. I don't like it. Do we have single people here? Good, there's an exit interview afterward. I'll discuss it with you after. Thank you. It is difficult to be single for some of us. The woos came from in the way back, not any of the people that I can see. So I assume that you're all beautiful, beautiful people, right? I assume that. I do. It's hard to be top shelf single, you know what I'm saying? I have a doctorate in the medical field. I dress like this. And I am Cuban, you can tell. That's how you tell. That's how you tell. It is fun. It's difficult to be top shelf single, though, because sometimes you're at the club and that well tequila rolls up on you. Like, "Hey, mommy, how you doing?" And you know what? Well tequila always sounds like a good idea. Right? And in the morning, you regret that shit. And then he texts you. And you're like, one more round! So what I'm saying, people, is that I'm vaccinated. I'm vaccinated against fuckboys. But you know what? I'll take a booster. Because that's for my health, and I take that very seriously, ma'am. I do. It is fun. We have some white people in the audience. And I always like to say that before I say the next thing, which is, who is into true crime podcasts? Oh, and it's always the same white people! I love it! We had true crime podcasts when I was growing up, too. But they were called Lifetime Made-for-TV Movies. Or as my mother liked to refer to them, educational films. She was like, if a man ever does this to you tell me. Because I don't mind going to jail. And that was the nicest thing my mom ever said to me, you guys. That's why I'm dressed like a slut on this stage. It's to get back at her. Oh, my goodness. Oh, Cubans love revenge. Oh, we do. It is fun. But I, even with that background, I somehow ended up married to a man. I'll go, you guys look very confused. I was married to a man for 10 years. But he wasn't terrible. So I guess I was on the Hallmark Channel. Oh, too much flannel and too many Christmas specials. You know what I'm saying? Goodbye. So I changed the channel back to Telemundo, where it belongs. Thank you. Yes, back with my people. It's good. It is fun. But I've learned dating that I have a very specific type. Yep. I love a pretty Latino man. Oh, none of you are pretty Latino men. Because usually pretty Latino men get real excited when I say it. Pretty Latino men or a very masculine lesbian. Yeah. And I know that on paper, that sounds different. But let me assure you, in practice, it is exactly the same. Both of them both of them have way too much machismo for any situation that we are in. I can take care of it, babe! Thank you. That's what I like. And both of them try to lock it down too quickly. And that is what I love. I do. I love it. I love it. I enjoy it so much. But I have been swiping on the apps. Gross. And I've decided to only swipe right on other doctors now. That's what I'm doing. And it is how I found my gynecologist. It's a true story. I started seeing a gynecologist. Voluntarily was seeing a gynecologist. And I was surprised that I got a second date because he's not used to seeing the same woman more than once a year. You know? On our third date, is a true story. We went to Mass on our third date. Yeah, we went to Mass. It was very nice. It was very nice. And I don't know which part was a little bit more confusing, you know? Given his area of expertise that he believes in immaculate conception, right? Or that it's plausible that there are 3 wise men. I don't know. I don't know which one of us has more confidence. You know, me up here thinking I can make you laugh, or him having 15 years of medical training and thinking he's gonna know what to do with one in the wild. A man is lost without a speculum, you know what I'm saying? Jesus Christ. Oh my goodness, it's crazy. But I've given that up now. I gave that up for Christmas. Gave that up. I've decided I'm gonna start studying for my MCAT instead because it seems like a lot less work than an MRS, you know? Like a lot less of it. Oh my goodness, so crazy. But I'm gonna leave you guys with a couple fun things. I don't know if looking at me, you guys are concerned about my search history. But you should be. You should be very concerned about my search history. I love me some targeted ads, and I get the best targeted ads that exist. I got a targeted ad the other day for body glitter. What about me says no? Everything here is shouting yes. I got a targeted ad for a 5-pack of tiaras. Thank you. I am a queen. I appreciate it. I got a targeted ad for realistic false breasts. Amazon thinks I'm a drag queen, you guys. Amazon thinks I'm a drag queen, and they're not wrong, you know? It's pretty close. But I got super into edibles during the pandemic. Anybody else here into edibles? Yeah! Clap it up, that shit's legal! Oh my God, yeah! I got into edible glitter! It is a real thing. You can christen your Cosmo, you can bling up your beer, you can sparkle your salad, sir. These are choices that you specifically could be making with your life. There are no rules, you're an adult. But then my friends ask me weird questions. They're like, Jen, what about your poop? I am a lady. I already shit glitter.